Hey guys, what is up? It's Dusty here, and welcome back to another crypto video. And my question of today is, are you still excited about the XRP price? If you are, make sure you press that like button too. And of course, guys, subscribe to the channel because we provide crypto news every single day. Having said that, a quick little market recap has never hurt anybody, and the market today is very freaking interesting to watch. So most of the major cryptos are in the positives. A couple of ones that are going extra juicy right now are Solana and Polkadot. I guess Shiba Inu is also doing quite amazing. Chainlink is also doing quite amazing, but luckily for us, it is generally speaking the coins that we are holding or having some affinity with. Matic, I hold a ton of. Vet, I hold a ton of. That is very, very juicy to see. The only one which is pretty spectacular to me is ICP, as that's not usually a coin that you see pump, and near because it's going, plus 30, which is pretty damn insane. But I'm generally speaking quite happy with the way the market is moving. Yet again, as you most likely have seen on my Twitter for a little bit right now, XRP is acting as a little bit of a stable coin. And every time I come back to look at the price, it's again in that little region of like $1.07 to $1.09. And I notice a lot of people in my comment section keep saying that as well, and they get angry with it. But for me, it's a really nice thing. Why? For two reasons. One, it allows me to buy XRP at a very reasonable cost. Even though $1.10 for my average price is pretty expensive, I still think it's actually relatively cheap for where it's about to go. And point number two, again, it gives us opportunity to get in before the lawsuit ends, regardless of what price it is right now. It gives us an opportunity to buy before all-time high, before the lawsuit ends, and just it's a good opportunity now because the coin is so undervalued before the regulatory certainty hits. And I think the multiplier, the spike in the enthusiasm and ecstatic reaction will be even crazier this way. The longer it stays undervalued, the crazier the pump will be, if you ask me. So that's, again, another important point to make. Now, having said that, in terms of my trading, we actually opened a Bitcoin long position on Bybit yesterday. I think 60,600, and it says it right here. Let's see. I opened, I think, two small positions, one at a little bit below this and one at 60,611, or my average price is this. I don't remember exactly, but this was in the morning, about 1 p.m. when I just woke up. Bitcoin is up 5% again. One of our Bitcoin longs opened yesterday at 60,611, 3.5% with 15 times leverage, hit 50% profit just now. Here's the exchange I use. And I've been telling a couple of my friends, I didn't tell you guys, it's a $1 million long position. This does not mean I put $1 million into it, but it basically means that your trade is worth $1 million. And so, I don't know what else to tell you guys. It's just pretty damn juicy. If you see a number here though, guys, let's quickly go back. When I say 50%, this is only on the initial amount of money I put in. It is just 3.5% on $1 million. You can calculate for yourself how much that would be. It's actually about $940,000 or so in my position, but I rounded off to about $1 million, and it's going pretty damn juicy. Why did it open? Well, because everything for Bitcoin was pointing towards coming back up. I've been sharing it for a little bit over on Twitter and everywhere. Just Bitcoin is just in a really, really bullish area right now. It just makes sense to just keep buying it every time it comes back in. And basically, same thing for XRP. If you buy it every time it comes into these quote-unquote zones of interest, you just keep buying them. It just works, if you ask me. It just works. It works. It works. For XRP, it's this $1.07, I guess, region or so. You can every time kind of buy below that in your juicy. With Bitcoin, I guess it's about the $60,000 mark. This just worked. It just worked. It just worked. Then again, sometimes you're not there at the exact moment which you need to buy at, so get a little bit unlucky. But I bought it at 60,600, which is still a recording is stopping again. Hopefully we're still good. Yeah, sometimes my computer just does this. I notice that everything gets slow and the recording just kind of stops itself. Not exactly sure what that is. MacBook Pro 2020, 19? I don't remember. All right, moving on though, because we have more stuff to talk about. Shiba Inu. All right, I need to ask you guys for one last time. A lot of you guys said, please make separate videos. So then make a video separate about Shiba Inu, make a video separate about XRP, make a video separate about this, that, this, that. Let me know in the comments down below if you would like that more, because I think it's really interesting to talk about, but maybe a lot of you guys don't. So please let me know in the comments down below. I am checking all the comments, and there's a couple of people now, actually, who check every single thing you guys write in the community and report back. So if you have any comments, please just put them down there and I'll get to it. I get to it. I check everything out. All right. I look at all the numbers, look at everything, guys, to make sure that you guys are all satisfied with whatever we do on this channel. Because at the end of the day, it's all for you guys. And then to kind of come back to the prior point, guys, make sure you check out Bybit. A link is down below. If you want to trade and join the team, once more, a link is down below. Right now, there are $3,500 worth of bonuses. Please don't think you're doing this for me. All right. A couple of you guys say stop shilling Bybit. Understand, you do this for you. If you want to trade, use it. If you don't want to trade, please don't sign up, don't use it. You can be part of the team because internally they all hold together what teams are the best. Right now, I know the best teams. We're not too far away. We have a couple of really cool traders in our team, which is very fun. But if you want to be part of it, make sure you're link down below, check it out, and let's move on with the crypto news. Stellar to launch a new Europe-Africa payment corridor with this partner. Wow. So the Stellar ecosystem continues to expand. Today they have announced a partnership with global payments company Flutterwave to launch 2 new payment corridors between Europe and Africa. To be supported by the Stellar network with their main EU anchor, Tempo, a payment institution that offers its services for the corporate sector, the corridors will process transactions with USDC. In that way, the partners seek to provide a simplified way of sending remittances between the 2 continents, and thus the collaboration could create a positive impact throughout the African region as it provides businesses with friction and accessible digital payment method. To achieve this objective, XLM-based companies Flutterwave and Tempo will create an affordable Pan-African payment infrastructure, and in doing so, the partners expect to gain more adoption and acceptance as an alternative payment system as opposed to more expensive and restricted payment companies in the traditional sector. The CEO at Flutterwave claimed in a press release shared by the Stellar Development Foundation that sending money to the sub-Saharan region is one of the most expensive processes worldwide, and they want to make that better. So a lot of people say, oh, but Ripple competitor this, Ripple competitor that. Usually they hit different markets, and even if they are competitors, in the end of the day, that's a really, really good thing because it makes our services cheaper. And obviously, at the end of the day, Ripple, Stellar, they're both trying to make the world a better place. So if they want to compete for that, I hold both of them, so I'm all up for it. All right, I'm all up for it because ultimately these companies will have to do more of their best, and they will innovate more if there's a little bit of extra competition. So at the end of the day, there's no way to see this in a negative light, if you ask me. Then I've already done a little bit of a price video on Cardano a little bit earlier just now, but to come back on it, what an interesting way that Cardano has been moving, huh? I've been shouting for a little bit that it's extremely undervalued right now for where I think it should be. Let me keep reminding you, Cardano right now is extremely undervalued, but it's a top crypto. Meaning, right now, Cardano is a little bit more difficult to buy than Solana was a couple of weeks ago at $130 because it's already a little bit more up there. But I do believe ADA can become top 3 again, getting a increase of, I don't know, let's say it can easily come back to its all-time high. Let's put it like that. Pretty easily it can do so and get back to the number 3 spot. And just wait out for that, I guess. We need some bigger event to happen for Cardano, though, for it to kind of come into the main light. But $4... I don't think it's going to take too long. Once Ethereum breaks this $5,000 threshold, I believe altcoins will be going crazy. And again, guys, I also have an Ethereum trade open over on Bybit. Oh, okay. You know what? I think pretty shortly here, I'll just show you guys my actual account. A lot of you guys have been requesting me to just show the trades. Oh, yeah, I should do that. I should just do that. It's a lot more fun that way. I hope you guys can make more money that way if I do show it then. Otherwise, what's the point? In a dilemma. Again, oh, y'all, I'm just a human being at the end of the day. I think almost every single person watching right now can become a millionaire. I saw some criticism when I told people about goals. Let's make one thing clear. I don't care what your goals are. I think almost every single goal that you guys have is just completely achievable, obtainable, specifically when it comes to monetary terms. I think maybe some people misunderstood me if they thought that I was putting down on people's goals. That could definitely be so. And that was never my intention, at least. You know, so if I told anybody that, you probably got the wrong idea, but I apologize if I made you feel bad in that sense or knock down your goals. I'm never intending to do that. All my point was basically is that people have a really diminished mindset, and a lot of people think that you're going to make crazy gains with the littlest amount of money. It's possible. But I would definitely always say, if you want to become a millionaire, for example, think about putting in, I would say always stick with this idea of 100 timing your money. Because I've done it so ridiculously many times that I know it's very, not easily, but it's very possible. 1,000 timing your money usually takes a significant extra amount of time. specifically to get this step from, a little bit of money to a little bit more money. So for example, if you want to get to $1 million, it's a completely different story than to get to, let's say 10 million, or even from that perspective, from 10 to 100. There's just really different stories involved. But I'm telling everybody, if you have $1,000 right now, let's actually do it with 10,000 to make my example round. If you have $10,000 right now, I am 99% sure that if you're doing your investments right now, that you'll still become a millionaire within 5 years. I firmly believe so. I firmly believe so. I want to put that to light real quick. Now, $1 trillion mistake. Is China planning to reverse the crypto ban? There's not really any allegations for this. I just see 1 or 2 articles talk about the debacle, but it's interesting. And to be honest with you, it can happen. Theoretically speaking, China has no real official rule book. They can change the rules whenever and however they want. And so at any one day, it could just be exactly opposite of what it was the day before. So I don't really hold them to my order was not accepted. I just ordered some food. I tried to, but it was not accepted. That's so sad. Sometimes you get it, right? It's middle of the night, so it's not too bad though. All right. I wanted to say China just kind of can change their mind whenever they want to, and I don't really hold them too dearly onto anything they say. I personally expect China to just change up at any moment and try to pump or dump the market and try to get some of the capital basically back that left. Then again, I also believe they're acting purely out of self-interest in every way, shape, or form, and so I don't really trust or work too much with their policy just to be safe, basically. I don't know, guys. I'm just trying to make you guys be careful of anything that China does. If they reverse the ban, see it as a bad thing, because that means they're going to most likely ban it again next year. However, the ban has been reversed a couple of times in the past as well, so it can indeed happen. To come back to XRP a little bit, XRP holders are all selling. People losing a lot of faith in this project. So he's trying to show some statistics. Let me tell you guys straight away, this makes absolutely no sense. So Leonidas here said, a common misconception deriving from this tool is that people are dumping. This is simple math. Roughly 350,000 new accounts have been created since August 3rd. This means the 0.01% richest account on August 3rd was number 320, while now it's number 355, holding significantly less XRP. The thing is, there's more and more people coming in. So the average, basically, and the percentage by accounts usually goes lower in terms of amount of XRP inside per account, per percentage, basically. So just understand, the more people that come into the space, the lower this will go. It does not mean that people are dumping. That makes absolutely no sense, because if you think with one little second, it can only mean the creation of new accounts and the average is changing. Why? Well, in any way, shape, or form, a dump is one person selling it to another. And so it should, theoretically speaking, if people are dumping it, always stay steady, because it might shift from this region to that one. But the ultimate, it should basically then be, for example, this goes up and the rest are steady, or the rest go down a little bit. It should basically balance out. If everything goes down, it just basically means the same amount of XRP is spread over multiple different people, right? Over extra additional people. So the balances are a little bit different. At least that's my thought process, though. Okay, that's just me. People often like to put up this negative idea, negative notion, but I think it's just ignorance. I think it is. He got a lot of, didn't get too much attention. He said, nope, this was a couple of months ago. Whatever, guys. It's not really the truth if you ask me. And then Sammy here shared, today we started to accept XP as a payment method. There's a little video of the store, and it says, wordt geaccepteerd in Dutch. I actually only now see that it's actually Dutch. I didn't see that the first time I was checking it out. I guess it's a Dutch store, no? Oh, yeah, of course. We can see the fried food. A nice little frikandel, I think, right there. Let's quickly check out what else we have. I don't know what else we have. Interesting store, but they're accepting XRP, huh? Very, very nice. Openingsuren. And then maybe it's Belgium, actually. Who writes openingsuren down? It's openingstijden in Dutch. Maybe it's actually South Africa or something, and I'm just dumb. Could also be. It says here, open op feestdagen. I mean, it could be anything, I guess. It could be anything. Gesloten? I don't know what it says right there. All right, let me know in the comments down below what language you guys speak. He says, you can all come eat fries for free before I retire with XRP. Just say XRP will be the standard when you enter. P.S. They will be the best fries you ever ate. I want to know where he's at. Belgium, huh? Ah, too bad. You know what? I might visit him. You know what? I might even visit it. You know what? we'll write it down. We're gonna go check it out. I'm gonna go check it out. A store that accepts XRP like that, I'm gonna have to go check it out. It's in Belgium. If it's not too far away from an airport, I'm gonna check it out, guys. I swear to you, right now, I'm gonna check it out. If it's pretty close to an airport, I'm gonna go there. I'm gonna say hi, and I'll definitely video some cool stuff if we do. So stay tuned for that. It's gonna be fun. Guys, I love the XP community so much. I've told you guys this a couple of times by now, but I love it so much. I want to also spread as much joy as possible and just make fun stuff, fun content. A lot of cool stuff coming up, guys. Hopefully you all enjoy the things I make, though, on this channel. Trying to share as much news as possible, trying to make you guys make as much money as possible as well. Make sure you press that subscribe button or like button, whatever you want to do. And I'll see you guys again in another crypto video later today.